What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 26 of our Pokemon Z walkthrough. In the previous episode, we had an absolutely massive one. We took on the 10th Regent leader, Captain Xerneas, the Ice-type specialist, and earned ourselves the 10th Regent badge. And then we went to war against Team Azoth, Elka, and Az. It was an absolutely crazy battle. There were so many hidden tricks pulled and a whole bunch of craziness. So if you did miss the last episode, do go and check it out. They tried to pull a trick on us where they showed us a fake ultimate weapon. They also revived some of the ancient characters, the king and queen of the region. And they even had a VMAX Blastoise, which was absolutely insane. There was just way too much going on, so do go back and give it a watch. In today's video, we are kicking things off by completing a little side quest. As you can see, we have moved our Rotom to the front of our party, and we've just started the side quest where we have to go and find a Furfrou for one of the owners. So we are going to go and pick it up now. It is here to the little east of this section. We're first going to pick up a couple berries and items along the way. And as you can see, there's a weird looking Pokemon blocking it off. So I'm guessing we're going to have to battle it. It's a brand new regional variant Fakemon of Parasect. And it's at level 82. So we're first going to try and see if we can catch it, but it looks like we aren't able to, so we're just going to have to knock it out. And once we do return Furfrou to its owner, we'll then be able to evolve our Rotom into the brand new form. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. We found the Furfrou, and now we're going to return to that little guillotine area. It's just to the west of the city. And we chat to the guy, and after that, he wants to take us on for a battle. So he's only got 2 Pokemon. This shouldn't be difficult at all. His first Pokemon is Lucario, and of course, his second Pokemon is a Mega Gengar. So we're going to have to try and get Mega Gengar out the way, but after that, we should be able to evolve our Rotom. And the only way to evolve Rotom into the special new evolution is to go have Rotom in front of your party and then go and interact with the guillotine. So this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to check out our brand new evolved Rotom now. I believe it is an electric and ghost type. So I'm excited to test it out in battle. As you can see, it looks really epic. Okay, it's electric and dark type, not electric and ghost. But it does look really interesting, and we did have the shiny form of Rotom. So if you have the regular one, I think this guillotine version will be purple. We'll try it out and see if it's worth keeping in our team. And at the end of the last episode, once we won the war against the villains, we got a brand new mission from Professor Olafia. We have to try and find the 3 legendary Pokemon, Yveltal, Xerneas, and Zygarde. And Team Azoth, Elka, and Az are also on the hunt for them. They're trying to capture them so they can use them along with the ultimate weapon. So it's a race to see who can find those 3 legendaries first. So this is the next major mission. We're going to try and find a legendary each episode because it is going to take a while. And whilst we are finding the legendaries, we'll also find other Regent leaders. So we are still going to get some badges whilst looking for the legendaries. So I'm hoping in today's episode we will get another Regent badge and we will try and find Yveltal. We've decided to go with Yveltal first, just randomly. I suppose you could try in any order. And we have also just found another Alpha Nest Den with Shinotech, which is a grass and fairy type. So we might as well try and knock it out quickly and get another plate. Our Rotom is in bad shape. It's only got a tiny bit of HP left, but we've also got our King Gambit out. Our King Gambit has a really useful attack. It's called Guillotine, and if it hits an opponent, it will knock it out in one shot. But I think the success rate of it hitting is only 30%, so it's not very high. We knocked out that Shinotech and received a new plate, and we also got a Master Ball. So that is an awesome item to have. And now we're just exploring this forest. As you guys know, we weren't able to enter this forest previously, but now that we have got 10 Regent badges and completed the war, we can now explore the area. And there are a whole bunch of creepy monsters and trainers to find here. And as you can see, there's a lot of these little wooden totem things. And if you go and interact with them, you can activate their eyes. Their eyes start glowing. So I'm not sure what exactly it's for, but we are going to try and activate them whenever we find them. We're just going to search the forest now and try and find the next area, or try and find out where Yveltal might be. If we can find Yveltal in this episode and battle and defeat it, and also find the next Regent leader and earn the next badge, that will be a major success for us. We already have 10 Regent badges, and I believe there are 12 or 13 in total. So we are really close to the end of the game. I think once we defeat these 3 legendary Pokemon, we'll pretty much be close to the end. And finally, we have arrived in the Pokemon village, a village run only by Pokemon. So this is really interesting. We see a whole bunch of cool Pokemon around, and we come and chat to the Slowking, which is one of the leaders. And it looks like we are going to be searching for Xerneas. I know I mentioned that we are going to be hunting for Yveltal first, but it's actually Xerneas. I don't know why I got confused. So apparently Xerneas is underground below the village, but we're going to need some help. So we're going to go and wake up Snorlax. Apparently he's the only one that can help us. And we get given a Pokeflute. So we're going to play the Pokeflute and wake up Snorlax. Hopefully he's not too grumpy. And hopefully he's willing to help us so we can go down under the village. Apparently when you go underground, there is a massive rock blocking the path, and only Snorlax can go and break it. So he agrees to help us, and we go underground. And as you can see, Snorlax just smashes through the rock. So now we can actually explore this area. There are a whole bunch of spider webs and Ariados Pokemon around, and you can fall through some of these spider web areas and they'll take you to different locations underground. So it's kind of like a maze. So I do recommend you just follow where I go. Eventually we will figure out the correct path, but we might even get lost a bit ourselves. But we're going to try our very best to try and keep it simple for you guys. All you have to do is follow along and see where we go. We are going to battle a whole bunch of Pokemon down here, so we are going to get some additional experience. And as you can see, we have still got our brand new evolved Rotom up front. So I've got no idea who we're going to find down here, if we are going to find Xerneas or if we're going to find a Regent leader to battle, or both. Hopefully we do find both. That will be the best case scenario. And now we have arrived in a section where there are 2 options. So we did go down the lower spider web, and that's taken us to the right location. We crossed the few web bridges, and now Professor Olivier has caught up with us. I do recommend you save before continuing on, because we are going to face the Regent leader now, which is this guy. His name is Arrayan, the Lost Regent, and he does have a full team of 6 Pokemon. So the first Pokemon he has sent out is a level 88 Galvantula. So you want to make sure your team is all around level 90 or higher. We knocked out Galvantula, but now he has sent out a brand new type of Flygon. He swapped it out and swapped in Volcarona again, which we one-shotted, but now he has sent out a Crustle. So I can't believe there is a brand new version of Flygon. I'm thinking we might want to try and go and catch that and add it on our teams as well. He has now sent out a Yanmega, so it looks like he is definitely a bug type specialist, but he does have a lot of dual types. And we're doing fairly well, but I did lose this battle the first time. You do want to try get that Flygon out as quickly as possible. That's where our King Gambit came in. His guillotine attack luckily one-shotted 1 or 2 of our opponent's Pokemon. And now the final Pokemon we have to defeat is also the toughest on his team. It's a Mega Scolipede, which is an absolute weapon. We're trying our best to knock it out and keep some of our Pokemon alive. We don't want to lose this battle once we are so far in. We revived our King Gambit, and I'm hoping our guillotine attack will be able to hit. It looks like we have missed. It's not very accurate. So we're just going to try and heal it up and hopefully hit it with a guillotine. Our guillotine attack just keeps missing, so we decided to hit Scolipede with an Iron Head, and that did the trick. We knocked out Scolipede, and now we have defeated the Regent leader, Arrayan. So as a reward, we are going to get the next Regent badge, I hope. We haven't received it yet, but he tells us that Xerneas might be ahead. So he does have some clues to where Xerneas is. We arrive at a secret lake and find the Xerneas floating in the water. It looks absolutely beautiful, so I'm hoping we can face it now and battle it. It doesn't look like Team Azoth is here, so we might have beaten them to it. But now, before we actually battle Xerneas, we interact with it and we have a whole bunch of memories, and it's really cool. It's all of the different games that there have been, all the old versions. So we did like teleport into different times. And now we're at an area where there is the villain Lysandre. So I don't know if we're going to have to face Lysandre. This is incredible. We did speak to him and now we're going to run after him. There's a whole bunch of Team Flare Grunts that we are battling too. So if we do have to battle Lysandre, that will be a lot of fun. I definitely wasn't expecting a turn like this in the story. But it looks like we have found a part of the ultimate weapon. So maybe we're going back in time to when the ultimate weapon was created, and we're going to face all those villains to try and stop the ultimate weapon from working, if that makes sense. Because he did have like a tree there which kind of looked like the ultimate weapon and like a part of Xerneas or something. But now we are facing Lysandre, and his team is really tough. He's got a Mega Gyarados currently out, which is at level 90. And Gyarados is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. So we're going to try our best to defeat Lysandre. Hopefully that will allow us to go back to our present time, and then we can face Xerneas. If we can defeat Xerneas and get the Regent badge, then today's episode has been a success. In the next episode, we will then try and do the same for Yveltal. We'll keep Zygarde for the very end. And finally, we defeated Lysandre and Professor Olivier has arrived. So it looks like Professor Olivier might be related to Lysandre, which is pretty interesting. I definitely didn't predict that either. So it looks like that is a part of the ultimate weapon. So we might have done the right thing by defeating Lysandre. And now we are back to where we were, and we can try and battle Xerneas. Arrayan has no idea that we actually like teleported back in time, but he says that Xerneas now respects us for whatever we did, so we can actually battle Xerneas now. I thought we might be able to catch it, but no such luck. It looks like we just have to battle and defeat it. So Xerneas is a fairy type Pokemon, and it's really beautiful. I feel it's one of the more underrated legendaries. Not many people speak of Xerneas, but it looks really cool. I actually would love to use it in a playthrough just to see what it's like. So we have defeated Xerneas, and it looks like we might be able to actually catch it or capture it. But then next thing, things take a turn for the worse. One of the revived kings, King Malvo, has gone and put a sword through Arrayan, so he is not in good shape. But luckily, Xerneas has the power to heal and revive people and Pokemon. So he does use his magic to revive Arrayan. But then the king steals Xerneas. He throws out a Pokeball and captures it. I don't know if he used a Master Ball, but he did catch the legendary Pokemon. So after all of that, we didn't even stop them. We got the Regent badge. We found Xerneas and battled him. But right in the last minute, Team Azoth has come and captured Xerneas. So we kind of failed this episode, but we do get the badge finally. So that's one side quest done, and we did find Xerneas at least. But now in the next episode, we are going to go and try and find Yveltal. Hopefully things will turn out better in that episode. But wow, what a great episode it's been. We also get the Mega Stone for Delphox, which is going to give our team a massive boost. You can also find some Pokemon here like Eevee, which is a massive fan favorite. But that's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.